Hi, welcome back to my channel. I'm Liz of Chicago Luxury Makeup. Today's video is all about Hourglass. I recently picked up two of the brand new Ambient Lighting Edit Unlock palettes. So we're gonna open those, swatch those, use those on the cheeks today and compare them. If you're curious to see how I created this look and my thoughts on these brand new palettes, keep watching. Today we're going to be unboxing and using the brand new Hourglass palettes. I did pick up two of them. I'm so excited to unbox them. I'll use them. I will use one on each side of my cheeks. I'm also going to complete this look using all Hourglass products. I do have Hourglass eyeshadows, eyeliner, and some Hourglass lipstick that we'll use to complete this Hourglass look. So to get started, let's go ahead and unbox these palettes. The first one that I'm going to unbox is the Jellyfish one. This is the Hourglass Ambient Unlocked palette. Like I said, I have several of these. I absolutely love them. So it is a mix between existing shades and some new shades. So I will talk about which ones are existing and which ones are new. I honestly could not resist picking up these new palettes because I really love the Hourglass formula, and it's so nice to have all these shades in one palette. They're so easy for travel, and I will be traveling for the holidays, so I figured might as well pick them up. So we're going to kind of talk through these. This first shade right here is Diffused Light. That's a finishing powder, and that is an existing shade. I do actually have this in other palettes. This blush right here is new. It is called Rose Fusion. And then this shade here on the end is Opal Strobe Light, and that is a strobe powder, and that is also new. A new bronzer, this is called Lunar Bronze. This middle blush right here is Diffused Heat, which I do have in other palettes. This shade down here on the end is Ethereal Light, which is a finishing powder, and I actually don't have that one. So of this 6-pan palette, I only have two shades. I have Diffused Light and Diffused Heat, and this is the lightest of the color stories. So I did pick mine up from hourglass.com, and when you pick it up from Hourglass, you were able to customize the outer packaging, and I actually liked the jellyfish packaging, so I did keep it. However, this one, this is the owl, and the owl was one that I had to customize. So the inside products, if you were to purchase them from a retailer, say Sephora, it would have come in like a leopard or a jaguar print. I thought that the owl was really pretty, and so I went ahead and picked it up. And then here is the palette. I would consider this one to be the medium color story. So we will start down here. This is Dim Light, and that is an existing shade, and that is a finishing powder. And I do actually have this exact color in multiple palettes. I mean, this is one that they just throw in every single palette, I feel like. And then this middle shade right here is a strobe powder, which is their highlights, and it's called Celestial Strobe Light, and I do not believe that I had that one. This blush here on the end is Mood Exposure, which I do have. This blush down here, or blush up here, is Iridescent Rose, which I do believe I also have. Then there's another blush in the middle, Ethereal Blush, that is new. This Lustrous Bronze Light. This is an existing shade, and I do have it. So we're going to start down here in the corner with Diffused Light, and then we will end with Ethereal Light. Here's that Jellyfish palette. We started here with this finishing powder and Diffused Light, and I ended with the finishing powder and Ethereal Light. So now we will do the same swatches with the Owl palette, or the medium palette. So here is the medium palette, and we have here Dim Light, and then we go all the way down to that bronzer. So those are the two palettes that we're working with. I'm going to use one on one side of my face and the other on the other side of my face. So I'm going to take the Jellyfish palette, and I'm going to use the Jellyfish on my left side, and I am going to start down here with this bronze. This is called Lunar Bronze. It's really pretty. The Hourglass formula is amazing. Absolutely amazing. Just blurs your skin. If you have mature skin, these products are very mature skin friendly. So that's what that bronzer looks like. It is beautiful. I did go ahead and get out a cream blush to use, but I don't think I'm going to use it. I want to see how these blushes look on their own, but I will say that these cream blushes from Hourglass are amazing. I'll go ahead and link the blush and everything else that I'm wearing down below. I am a huge fan of the Hourglass cream blushes. So I'm going to go ahead and take this middle blush right here. It's called Rose Fusion, and it's one of the new shades. Look at that pickup. It looked a little intimidating, right? It was pretty deep, but look at that color on the cheek. I mean, that is perfection. And then I'm going to take this strobe powder, which again is their highlight, and this is in shade Strobe Light, and that is also a new shade. So all of the shades that I'm using are new. I don't think it's too much at all. It does not show texture. It is beautiful, absolutely beautiful. The Hourglass formula is amazing. So there is that jellyfish palette using all of those new shades. Now I will go in with the medium palette, and again, if you bought this on its own, it would be the jaguar or the cougar or some sort of cat with spots. I really should know the name, but I got the owl because I thought that the owl was really, really cute. This palette only had one new shade. Most of these are existing. And I'm going to go in with this bronzer. Again, this is Lustrous Bronze Light. So you can see it's a little bit deeper and there is a little bit of shimmer to it. It's not a complete matte bronze. And now I will go in with the new blush. This is Ethereal Flush. And again, there's that pickup. It's a little bit deeper, a little bit more color. Definitely a deeper palette. So now I'm going to go in with the highlight. This is the strobe powder in Celestial Strobe Light. And this one's swatched a little bit gold. Again, definitely more pigmented than that jellyfish palette. So here the palettes are side by side. Again, on my left is the jellyfish and on my right is the owl. The jellyfish is the lightest of the three palettes that came out, and the owl palette would be the middle. Again, I customized mine, so it's really a different animal. Maybe it's a leopard. I don't know. But it is the medium palette, and that's what I'm wearing on my right side. So I can definitely see that it is more pigmented. I don't know which one I like more though. I think that they are both really, really beautiful. And like I said, they do not emphasize texture. They are just gorgeous. I'm going to show you guys the two palettes that I picked up last year. Here are last year's. I did pick up the deepest palette last year. So I would say that the medium ones are pretty similar. Definitely have some overlapping shades, but overall, I'm very, very impressed with them, and I've just come to expect that with Hourglass, I'm going to have overlapping shades. But I will go ahead and show you all the different palettes I have, just so you can see that I do have these, I do use them, and I do really, really like them. For last year's, and then other than that, I couldn't tell you the years. Here is one of the ambient palettes. This is actually one of my absolute favorites. I really, really like this color story. And actually, I don't think there's any shades in here that are overlapping with these new palettes, so that's probably why I like it a lot. And then here is another one. So this palette does have some overlapping shades. So this one has dim light, diffuse light, and mood exposure. So there's 3 shades in this palette that are in these new ones that I bought. And I also have 3 of these. I told you guys, I absolutely love these. So this one is all like finishing powders, and it has dim light, incandescent light, and radiant light. Now what I want to do is just very, very quickly go ahead and finish off this look using these Hourglass shadows. The Hourglass eyeshadows don't get talked about a lot, but they are really, really pretty. I am a huge fan. When they first came out, there was a lot of pushback for how expensive they are, but honestly, they are no more expensive than all of the other luxury eyeshadows that I pick up. So I'm going to start with this light matte right here. And like I said, we're just going to very quickly create an eye look. I have used these shadows in several videos before, so I will go ahead and link those if you guys are interested in seeing the shade names or swatches or anything like that, because these are not new. I thought if we were going to play with some new Hourglass, let's bring out some of my favorite Hourglass products. I'm going to take this center shade, which is a copper bronze look. And I'm just using a Sonia G Classic Crease to blend this. Now these palettes have been out for a while. I'm really late to the game in reviewing them. But I went ahead and I'm still reviewing them for you because maybe you picked them up during the Sephora sale, or maybe you're interested in picking them up. I know there's probably going to be more sales before the holidays come. I'm sure there will be a way for you to get them on sale. I'm going to go to this dark brown down here, and I'm using a Sonia G blender. I will go ahead and link all of these products on the Hourglass website, but also at other retailers, just in case there are, by the time this video goes up, there's a sale that's going on at another retailer and you guys can grab these on sale. So I think I have mentioned before that I film with my phone. I'm going to go in with this lightest shade. And I did finally upgrade my phone. So if things look a little bit different or maybe better, it is because I have upgraded my phone. It took me forever, but finally did it. Finally have the new phone. I picked up the new iPhone 15 Pro. I forgot how much I like these shadows. It's been a while since I've used them. I've gotten so many new eyeshadows in lately, where sometimes I feel like that's all I'm doing is reviewing new eyeshadows. I forget the old. And the Hourglass formula is really good. For eyeliner today, I'm going to use the Hourglass gel eyeliners. These are hands down some of my favorite eyeliners. I absolutely love them. So I'm going to go ahead, line my eyes with those, put on some mascara. We'll be back. We'll put on some new Hourglass lipstick and we'll take a look at this final look. We are almost done. The last step is lipstick. I do have the new Hourglass Unlocked lipsticks. They are really good. The shade that I'm going to use today is Tide, and it is shade number 302. It's a beautiful pinky nude. So here's the completed look. It is almost a whole entire full face of Hourglass. I do not have an Hourglass foundation, so I did use a different foundation, but everything else is pretty much Hourglass. Let me know what you guys think. Which side do you prefer? On my left is the lightest of the face palettes, and on my right is the medium. I think I prefer the lightest. It seems to be just a little bit cooler in tone, but the right I do think is still very pretty, and I will still reach for it. It is one that I will definitely still use. I just think that the lighter palette does look a little bit better, but let me know what you guys think. I would love to hear. Let me know if you guys picked up any of these palettes. I think that they are beautiful. I really do. The formula of Hourglass is beautiful. It is perfect for mature skin. It really is. Not show texture like other brands. I think it is beautiful. Do I wish that Hourglass would come out with new shades? Absolutely. 100% I do. I think it is awful that they put out palettes, charge what they charge, and you're getting shades that you already have. That said, I continue to buy it. So that should tell you something, because I do really love the formula. I would love to hear from you. Let me know down below what you guys think. I want to thank you all so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. I hope everyone is staying safe and healthy, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.